It's one of those interesting projects where there was no brief. The brief was, we think we could use it to do this job, but it could have been impossible. The project came about by a chance meeting with a very interesting individual, Sanandco, who had come up with this idea of using the ergonomic hotspot to collect data from, and how to transmit that data over an ordinary telephone line. Well, one of the most unique features of MonitorMe is its ability to put data directly onto the GP or surgeon's screen. And this has been a bit of a holy grail over the last few years, getting data directly to that screen. So we've worked closely with the providers of doctor's office software to make that happen. Something that Sanandco had identified and which we've gone on to develop even further is what we call the ergonomic sweet spot, but we've recognised it as a point on the body where you can pick up firstly the ECG. Now it's an interesting physiological fact that the ECG splits across the body just underneath the neck, meaning that the head is actually on the right side of the body and the left hand is on the left side of the body, which means if you hold a handset to your ear, you can get across the body ECG from that. And at the same time, you can get temperature into the ear. You can pick up SpO2, which is blood oxygenation, and the device captures heartbeat and pulse, and it uses the difference between the two to measure something called pulse time transient, which is actually an inference of blood pressure. Post-operatively, people are monitored in hospital, and typically what might happen is that the person has their blood pressure, temperature, heartbeat and so on measured several times a day by a nurse. Now, when the clinician does his rounds, what he usually does is pick up the clipboard, take a look at it and look for trends. Well, MonitorMe is able to measure those trends, but remotely, and it's able to do it at very low cost anywhere. Given the pressure on the health system at the moment, it cannot be disputed that a device that gets people out of hospital quicker is going to be useful. So Sanandco has been going for just 2 years now, and it consists of Julian Holmes and myself. We're working together to develop it. And we're very happy with where we've got to. It's been an exciting program, extremely tiring, a lot done with just 2 people and very limited resources. But actually, we've got a working device. We're ready to go out to trials. It's in manufacture. And be reasonably pleased with that.